Where's my phone? I forgot to put my overhead camera on, so I just said, come on in, everyone. Wednesday. Go ahead and leave the music on for a second. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. Let me take it down. So janky. Great. Today. All right, let's get everything else on. All right, that is enough. Hello, everybody coming on in. Come on in, come on in. Hello and welcome. Please allow me to introduce myself, and then we will take roll call, and then we'll talk about what we're making today. Hope everybody is doing well. Sorry for the technical, I can't even call them difficulties, but it's just my little janky equipment here. But for anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. Clearly, it is a struggle. I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. Today, I'm going to recreate a recipe that I saw online from Low Carb Love. This is a 90-second cheesecake. Now, here's a disclaimer. Of course, it's going to take more than 90 seconds because I like to talk to y'all, and we're going to go through the video together, and then I'm going to make it. So this recipe is a small portion for one. So if you have a sweet tooth, if you like to be able to have a little cheesecake, apparently this is very close to the real thing. Have I ever made it before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. So we're going to try it together, and then I will taste it, and then you all can see what you think about it. So this recipe, we're going to put the ingredients together, and then it goes into the fridge. I think it goes into the fridge for like 20 or 30 minutes. All right. So while it's cooking or setting in the fridge, I'll let you all choose. We can either do an hold up. Putting the ice cream in the fridge. 1 second. Just had a grocery delivery. What I was going to say is while our cheesecake is setting in the fridge, we can either do an unboxing of some groceries from Sprouts, or I saw another recipe, like a little portion for one, a little Japanese dessert. I'll show you all the video, and then we can, make that and put it away while the other one comes out. All right, so we're going to take attendance, see who all is here in class today. Let me put my glasses on. Well, let me clean them first. Put my glasses on. Y'all know I'm old. But before I take attendance, I have to thank you all again. I can't believe it. We are now, as of today, at 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am so incredibly grateful. And, for me, it's happening very quickly. But all of you all, whether you're day ones or whether you're new ones, I'm just really grateful that you all are here and you enjoy my content. You are going to get 2 streams tonight. So for now, we're going to put the glasses on, Maggie. For now, we're going to do the cooking stream. And then in a couple hours, so 8:15 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do another stream where I review one of the etiquette programs that I've been a part of and give you all a little wine glass lesson. So if you're interested in that content, Stay tuned for that. I think I've posted both of them. All right, so who do we have on TikTok? Oh, let's see if I can see it. Hello, Paleand. Hello, Black Sheep. Hello, Maybell. Hello, Turtles. Hello, Ebony. Hello, everybody coming in. Let me get myself together. I'm struggling. And then over here on IG, we have Hollaby, we have Abranti, O Jenny, we have Thrantix, Lovey, Thomas, Teofi, Chico, Handsome Heartbreaker, Nurse, Joseph, Affinity, Amy. Hello, everybody coming in on IG, and Anton. If you all want to see, y'all, it's hot. I'm trying to get the air on, but I'm old. If you all want to see the screen share, you can find Maggie the Substitute Teacher on Facebook or YouTube. All right. And then let's start at the top here. Who do we have? Ron Alexander coming in. He says, I'm early. You most definitely are. He says, I get to sit in the front row. Come on and sit next to the teacher's desk. Absolutely welcome. And thank you for being here, Ron. We got Mallory Braswell in the house. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, my dear. So good to see you again. Linda Kelly says, hello, Maggie and scholars. Hello, sweetheart. I know, we've doubled. Ron says the subs jumped 10x or yeah, y'all, we just celebrated 10K and here we are at 20K. I'm going to stop looking. I've been looking, but I'm just really grateful that you all are here. I'm grateful that you enjoy the content. Yeah, you're going to come over to the YouTube stream? Absolutely. So thank you all. Mallory saying, hello, we got Femininity TV in the house. She says, hi, Maggie in class. Hello, my dear. Mallory says, congratulations. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you didn't ask for all of that. So forgive me. Thank you. Thank you on the congratulations. I'm really, really grateful. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. We got Delisha in the house. She says, good evening, everyone. Hello, my dear. All right. Kia says, hello, Maggie in class. Hope you all are well. I'm well. I need to just go turn the air down, y'all. We're in that time of year, like I got long sleeves and denim on. It's cold in the morning, then it gets hot, and I'm old. Oh my God, it's so... We'll get there. We got Linda saying hello to everyone. Miss Strong in the house. She says, hello, Maggie in chat. Yes, I saw her stream earlier today. Oh, my first time seeing you here casually says, saw you on Pearl's podcast, loved your mindset. I found my type of people. Welcome. We are glad to have you here. Everybody is welcome here because everybody loves to eat. So come on in. Thank you for being here. Mona, the moderator, says, hey, Maggie in class. Hello, Kia. Yes, thank you all for liking the live stream. I can't even ask anymore. Y'all have just been showing out. I had 2,000 subscribers last month. Now I have 20,000. So whatever brings you here, you are most welcome here. Thank you all for liking the live stream. I'm gonna let y'all read this. I'm turning down the air and then I'm coming back because Wilbert is the oracle. Oh God. Oh goodness. All right. So I got a little story time for y'all, a little joke. Wilbert says, it is I, Wilbert, your Nana approved high value. Wilbert, we don't use that language in the stream. Your high value approved hero who predicted the future. Hello, everyone. All right, so last week, Saturday, we had the 10K celebration stream. And honestly, the way things are growing, by the time we actually had the stream, I think we were like at 11 or 12K. Hello, everybody coming in. And so I took you all on a trip down memory lane. My channel is just a little over a year old. You all can go back and take a look. You know, not that I'm promoting myself, but we have a lot of new people here. And some of you all have seen different content of me, and I've tried to keep it separate, right? I have the cooking channel, I have my etiquette channel, and then I have my relationship channel, and they're starting to bleed over, and I give up. At this point, you get what you get, all right? So some of you all have found me in different spaces, and I understand how it can be confusing. So in the 10,000 subscriber stream, I took you all back to the past, where we talked about how I got here, showed you all my first even more janky stream, cooking stream, and a little story about how I got started. And at the end of that stream, Wilbert, I need to put my devices on do not disturb y'all. 1 second. There we go. Okay. And during that stream, Wilbert jokingly, because he is our class clown, said, all right, everybody, see you Wednesday for the 20K celebration. And we were all like, ha, 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 ha. This was last Saturday. So Wilbert was saying Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I would go from 10K to 20K. We laughed him off. We thought he was cutting up. We thought he was, well, we know he is the class clown. And wouldn't you know it, about 11 a.m. my time today, I was taking mom to her appointments and I was looking at my numbers because I'm just as surprised as y'all. Like I said, I don't know why you keep coming back. But I rolled over to 20,000. And so that is why I posted and tagged Wilbert, because he did predict the future. Wilbert is one of my day one scholars. And if you all go back and watch the 10,000 celebration, you will see a blooper reel of some of my best, which means worst moments, put together by none other than Wilbert Gross. So you know you are near and dear to my heart. Wilbert and his beautiful bride just had a new baby, and they already have a little girl. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, Wilbert will be releasing the lottery numbers shortly. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Just want to make sure. Wilbert says, this stream must be dedicated to me. I love cheesecake. Well, you know what? Let's dedicate it to Wilbert. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Who do we have in here? We have Celeste. Celeste says, good evening, Maggie and scholars. Hello, my dear. Yeah, shout out to 20,000, y'all. I can't believe it. Like I said, my family keeps me humble, and y'all will too, because you already know Marcus was like, look at you. My oldest son, 15. Look at you. You like the attention. You wear lipstick. You wear yellow. I was like, these kids, so harsh. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Everybody's Semaj, thank you for that. Mona says, hello, Maggie. What are you going to make today? Oh, hi, Mackenzie. Hello, sweetheart. We are making cheesecake, and this is a 90-second microwave cheesecake, and Mackenzie is Mona, one of Mona's little ones. So if this works out, y'all, this would be a great recipe for little ones, or if you're trying to do portion control, because this is a serving of one, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome, Sam. We got the blue collar gent in the house. He says, my favorite YouTube cooker, hashtag OnlyPants. Oh, you know it. I'll get your apron on. It might need a wash, but I will definitely wear it, which means you will not find Maggie on OnlyFans. However, you will always find me on OnlyPans. That's where I'm at. Hello, Tasha, coming in with the purple hearts. We got Linda Barrett in the house. She says, good evening, glad to be here, and I'm glad that you are here. Thank you. Linda says, congratulations on 20,000. Mona says, please like and share. Ron says, welcome. Yes, everybody who is new, welcome. You are most welcome here, whether you are a day one or a new one. We got Geneva Madison says, hello, Maggie and everyone. Hello, my dear. We got a stream sponsor already. The notorious Kevin Brooks is coming through with $20. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really mean it. Like half the time, y'all, it's a hot mess over here, but you all just keep coming back. You are absolutely the highlight of my day. Believe me. Kevin says, Maggie, 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 time to start a food beef with you to get that viral feeling. That is one thing I don't do. You mean ground beef? Let me get Kevin on the Struggle Stream micro board so y'all can see. You see my setup? So you can see it's a beautiful day in Atlanta. So we got the sun, the sun is going on. You see my little chandelier. What is this? Is this the, okay, this is Instagram. This is TikTok. This one is TikTok. And this is y'all. So that's my setup. Or this is y'all right there. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So I'm going to get Kevin on the board. Hopefully y'all can read it. It might be time to get a refill on my marker. We're already starting. All right. So Kevin is the stream sponsor at $20. And thank you all for your support. The stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, buy me a coffee, gold doubloons. I don't know. I really don't even, I just appreciate all of it. I'm surprised that y'all even show up. You don't have to be here. But when you go above and beyond like that, I am so grateful. So y'all please check out Kevin Brooks. He has a YouTube channel. He is our community Charlie Chaplin. He has little shorts and they're actually quite funny. All right. So thank you, Kevin. $20. All right. As the sun goes down, oh, that looks horrible. Y'all can't even see it. All right, let me know if you want me to close the blinds. I will, but it's a beautiful day in Atlanta. Thank you, Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. We have Simon Carr. He says, hello, Maggie. Hello, sir. Thank you for being here. Yes, everybody, we got Sabrina Christie coming in. She says, hey, Maggie and friends. Miss Strong says, you better promote yourself. You deserve it. Okay, what should I be doing? What should I be doing differently? I'm so humbled, y'all. Like, it took a year. I had 2,000 last month. This month I have 20,000. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Sabrina says, you do a wonderful job. God has truly blessed in ways beyond what you would expect. Amen and thank you. Kevin is laughing at me, and it has already begun. Are y'all ready for the money wars? Something, 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 something. I don't know the words, but y'all know that song. All right, y'all know him and you love him. The Real Bravado Network has come through outbidding Kevin Brooks by $1. With $21, he says, bye-bye, Mr. Brooks. So thank you, Kevin, for the $20. This cheesecake is brought to you by the Real Bravado Network. Oh boy, here we go, y'all. 21. Yeah, it's time for a new marker. Y'all done wore me out. I'm not complaining, so Real Bravado Network. $21. Can y'all see that? Oh, I feel so bad because if it were me, I'd want to see my name. Let me close the blinds. Slightly better. Real Bravado Network. Oh, shucks. Here we go. Let's finish the roll call. Marie says, congratulations on 20K subs, Maggie. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, Kevin says, you're welcome. Marie saying hello, one of our truckers. We did her salmon cakes the other day. Ron says, it begins. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It has begun. Everybody saying hello. Marie. Oh, dear. Where are we, y'all? This is the kind of weight gain we like. We'll take the stretch marks. I don't understand the joke. And should I be offended? I know, y'all, I'm working on it. Okay, I got you. But I don't know. Wilbert says, I would never participate in the money wars. Shout out to the penny power, Petty Murphy. Marie, salute. We appreciate our truckers. Yes, all about the Max coming through. Hello, Maggie. Moderators in class. Yes, all about the Max is also JSM Business Academy. We did a 2-episode stream with them last week where we did some trucker meals. So you all can check that out. Shout out to the truckers. And now look who we have. Adding $5 to his original 20. Adding $5 to his original 20. I am starring all these super chats because y'all are going to make me do the struggle math. Notorious Kevin Brooks says, bye-bye, TJ. All right, so Notorious Kevin Brooks is now the stream sponsor at $25. Thank you, TJ. But this cheesecake is brought to you by the Notorious Kevin Brooks at $25. $25 for Kevin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still bright outside. Everybody saying hello. Thank you for the congratulations. Real Bravado is laughing. Ron Alexander says $4.99, and he says, I ain't participating in the money wars this stream, just showing support. Y'all, I appreciate all of it. Honestly, you just being here, because I didn't think anybody would care. Second of all, I didn't find $5 or $20 or $25 in the laundry today, so I appreciate all of it. I am so grateful. Thank you. Oh, Marie said 2K to 20K. Y'all, I'm on delay. Okay, so that is the stretch marks. Okay, so we went from 2,000 to 20,000. That's what we're celebrating. Exactly, I knew that. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Thank you all for liking the live stream. Hello. We got Marisha Dean in the house saying hello, Maggie and class. All right, so I made it to the bottom. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Real Bravado Network and Kevin Brooks. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to shout yourself out. If you prefer to watch from the clouds, you know who you are. You are most welcome here. As always, we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So let me clean the counters, wash my hands, get my uniform on, and we're gonna make a cheesecake, all right? We're gonna try and make a cheesecake for one. All right, so got my Lysol wipes for the counter. Clean your counters as you see fit. So I always just like to start, even if they're clean, cleaning them for y'all. So y'all don't talk about me. So, and plus it's just good for kitchen safety. And if you're teaching anybody how to cook, I always like to start with kitchen safety, whether you're teaching little kids or big kids. Y'all know my mom is a retired home science teacher. Me and my brother both cook, and I've taught both boys to cook. We have 2 teenage sons. All right. Oh, all right, let me wash my hands. All right, so who wanted to see the OnlyPan? Shout out to the OnlyPan. So let me see if I have your favorite apron. I need to get it in the store for y'all. So yes, I have a collection of aprons. Find me on OnlyPans. You won't find Maggie on OnlyFans, but we do have Maggie merch, and you all can see it's a really good quality, like linen apron, cleans, washes very well. I need to wash this one. You can customize it for free. My tissues in the way. You can customize it for free. They are $20. We have 3 different sizes: the standard, the long, and the kid sizes. Just get this behind here. You can put your name on it or put whatever you'd like on it. Let me pop my collar. Try to be cool for 30 seconds. It's not working. So yeah, it's a good material, very sturdy, washes well, has pockets, and it's part of my kitchen uniform. So I think they make great gifts. I think this is the standard, so you all can see. It's like, you know, this length. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my iPad, and this is a video we're gonna follow along. We'll get the ingredients. Again, this is Low Carb Love, and I did put the link in the description if you all wanna make it your own. It's a 3 ingredient recipe. All right, hello everyone coming in. Marie says cheesecake for one is perfect. Otherwise, I'd eat the family size by myself. And yes, shout out to our truckers, Amazon drivers, Uber drivers, travel nurses, military. This would be a great recipe for anyone who doesn't have access to a kitchen, because it's simple ingredients and we're going to make them in the microwave. Real Bravado says we support those who support you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as we grow, you all have my permission to shout out your channels. Thank you. Okay. YouTube, right? All right, so we're going to go to Low Carb Love so you all can see. Let me get this up. I just saw this video today, and who I was watching today? Love is Blind, Miss Strong. This is the one, Low Carb Love, no bake cheesecake in seconds, okay? So let's see, make sure you all can see.
We are making the easiest, the quickest cheesecake on YouTube.
All right, so I'm gonna grab the ingredients.
Guys, I am telling you,
so I'm gonna grab the ingredients while I let this play. What does Wilbert say? This is a great stream. I can make just enough cheesecake not to share with anyone else. Exactly, Team Greedy. Shout out to Team Greedy, right? Ah, yes. All right, so let's see what she says.
Is this so easy? It tastes like real cheesecake, and we're gonna make this baby in the microwave. So I've made this a ton of times when I have those like cravings at night. And guys, I'm not trying to like get all my dishes out and start baking. So I usually make it kind of like this mug cake, but we're making cheesecake. So you can use a little ramekin just like this, little 1 cup ramekin.
All right, so she says get a ramekin, and a ramekin is, I think of them as the little containers like when you get like crab or whatever that have the melted butter in. So I'm going to get a little ramekin, and I'm going to try and get one that is uniform, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So I know we have people at different levels of cooking here. Let me turn this so y'all can see. All right, so this is a ramekin. Now you notice, just like with our mugs, you notice how this is uniform from top to bottom. Pretty much it's like, what is this? Perpendicular, or you know what I mean? It's straight. As opposed to something like this that's got a little bit of an angle, and opposed to something like this that's more of a bowl. So this recipe, you all will see, we're going to put the ingredients in a little, what is it called? The ramekin, and then we're going to microwave it. And then, like I said, it needs to set in the fridge for about 20 minutes to set. And then we're going to turn it over onto the plate. So keep that in mind when you're selecting your dishes. Same thing goes for mug cakes. All right, so you all have seen me do mug cakes, which are basically little cake portions for one. So if I were to use a mug like this, you can see the shape of the cake would be not bad, but a little bit, you know, smaller at the top than it is at the bottom, which could be fine. When I do mug cakes, I use my little high school mug or something like this that is uniform all the way, so that when you turn it over, your cake is kind of flat. All right, so just wanted to give you all that little tip. So if this is big enough, we'll get the ingredients. I'll probably use this ramekin. If not, I will use this ramekin because most of it is uniform with just a little bit of a lip, okay? So always consider your cookware, or as they say in the UK, your crockery, when you're getting ready to make something, all right? Whatever works for you.
And I have all my little ingredients here. So most of these things you already have at home. It's not only is it like super easy and quick, it's made with 4 ingredients. Literally 4 ingredients, guys. So we have our softened cream cheese in here. I already just kind of put it in the microwave for a few seconds just to soften it.
Okay, so she says softened cream cheese. Now, I don't have cream cheese. If you all can have cream cheese, please go, use your Philadelphia cream cheese or Walmart brand, whatever you like. Miss Strong says she's going to get this on her way home. Yes, please try it and let me know. So I showed this to you all yesterday. This is approved for me sparingly, so maybe we'll use this. I'll let you all choose. You all know that you all can cook with me. So this is Neufchâtel cheese. So it's the same kind of soft, spreadable, creamy cheese. You'll find this next to the cream cheese. So this is from cow dairy, which I need to have sparingly, but this is a lower fat version of cream cheese, okay? If you don't have to worry about that, go the full flavor. Honestly, a lot of times people believe just having less of the real thing is better because you get that full creaminess that you want, but a small portion of it. All right. So we can either use this, or you all know, I know this looks janky, it was in the fridge. This is my goat's cheese. So we used goat's cheese yesterday when we made the Maggie cakes. So if you all want me to use goat's cheese, put the goat emoji in the chat. If you want me to use the Nuftachel, put the cow emoji in the chat. So it's your preference. Now, I will tell you this. Goat's cheese is an acquired taste. I am your substitute teacher because I'm sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. And one of the ways that I'm dairy-free is I avoid cow dairy. Something about the proteins in cow dairy gives me inflammation. I get achy. It's bad. But sparingly from time to time. You all know I always used to tell you, it's not what you eat from time to time. It's what you eat all of the time. All right. So if you want, we'll try this with the closer version to cream cheese. Now, the goat's cheese has the same texture, that same creaminess, but it's got a little bit of a funk to it, a little bit of a tang to it, kind of like more of a forward, kind of like blue cheese, that kind of thing. It can overpower. I'm used to it now, but I always want to be honest with you all. What does Ron say? What animal is that? Is that a cow? I think that's a cow. Femininity TV says use the goat, and Marie says use the goat. How about this? Let's do both. So we will do both, and happy to be your guinea pig, and I will try. So since this is a portion for one, we'll do one like cream cheese and one goat's cheese, all right? But I just love to give you all substitutes because a lot of times when we are on a funky cheesecake, a lot of times when we are on like whatever health and wellness journey, sometimes we feel like, oh shucks, I can't have that. I will not be defeated. Clearly, I like to eat. So my channel is dedicated to finding ways to eat what I want using the ingredients that have been approved for me. But I still cook for the family, so, you know, I can make the regular thing too. All right? So yes, giving you all some substitutes. Let's keep going. Now, Marie says funky cheesecake. She's not wrong. In my opinion, goat's cheese is better when you're making something savory. So let's say we were doing like, I don't know, in an omelet, or you know how you have those cream cheese, like pinwheels with like salmon and spinach, or anything that is more of a savory. I think the goat's cheese blends really well. It's a little iffy when you're doing something sweet, and this is a sweet recipe, not a savory recipe, but we'll try both. Yes. All right, so let's keep going. So we have our Nuftachel and our cow cheese and our goat's cheese, and she says softened. So I took this out before we started, maybe about an hour ago. You want to try, you'll notice she says all of the ingredients should be room temperature, especially when you're baking. It helps them to mix better, so you don't have like clumps of butter or clumps of cheese. So you all can see here, like it's literally just squeezable. And you know, if you took cream cheese out of the fridge and it were rock hard, it would be hard to mix. But if that were the case, you would just put it in the fridge, I'm sorry, the microwave, just to melt it quickly. All right, let's continue. Marie says, this is definitely a 34-hour reset dessert. Oh, after you've been on the road for 34 hours, this is something you can have. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's give it a try. Let's continue. So we have our goat's cheese or cream cheese.
I'm going to show you the texture, just so you can see what I'm talking about.
So that's how soft it needs to be.
Very easy to mix. Okay, we're going to throw everything right into our little bowls. We have our softened cream cheese, room temperature egg. When your ingredients are all...
Let me just tell you the ingredients because she's going ahead and mixing them. Actually, let me pull up the recipe so we can follow along, because y'all know I'm slow and I get my ingredients out one at a time. And I did link this in the description. All right, so this is her blog. So let's go to recipes. And this is it, the cheesecake. 90-second microwave cheesecake. So we need 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. So we have our options. 1 large egg, room temperature. So I took the eggs out of the fridge. Hello, South Africa. I took the eggs out of the fridge. They're not all the way room temperature, but if you have time, take your egg out and let it come to room temperature. Okay, so we have our eggs. And I guess for our travel people, you could use the pourable egg on this. So use your egg or egg equivalent. Come on in the kitchen, Vintage. And then 2 tablespoons of powdered allulose. So this is the sugar-free sugar. There are so many different kinds of sugar-free sugar. Just because I'm sugar-free does not mean I don't eat sweet. There are some that are naturally made, like stevia and monk fruit, that are 0-calorie sweeteners. There are some that are laboratory made, like Splenda and Equal and that kind of stuff. I am not the food police. Please do what works for you, but there are lots of options that you all can try so you can get your sweet, all right? So we need 2 tablespoons of that, so let me get the sweetener that I have. All right, so I'm just gonna give you all, since I'm your teacher, I'm gonna give you all a few options. So this right here is sucrin. This one is the allulose sweetener. You see it doesn't have the cooling effect. Some of you all have that issue. I don't, but this one is good for baking and desserts. However, this is not the powdered one. Hello, everybody coming in on IG. So I'm just gonna show you all an option for you. And all of this stuff is linked in the class notes. So you can see this is a 0-calorie sweetener and it's a 1-to-1 sugar or the sucrin. But you can see here, this is sugar crystals or sweetener crystals. So for this dessert and most desserts, especially when you're going to bake, a lot of times you will have them, you will see that they tell you to use powdered sweeteners because you want to have that smooth creaminess in your cake. If you use the crystal sweetener, that's okay if you're going to cook it down and it will melt, but you don't want those little grains or crystals in your cake. And you know, think of the best New York cheesecake you've ever had, and you cut into it and it's nice and creamy and smooth, okay? So here's a hack. If you don't have powdered sweetener, it's okay. Take your sugar crystals or sweetener crystals, put them in the blender, dry, and just turn it on, the blender or the food processor, and you can make your own powdered sweetener from the regular, all right? So if you buy it like I do, it's fine, it's more expensive, but you can make your own, all right? Marie says 34 hours is the end of our work week, and then you're able to drive legally and safely again. So that's your time off. Good to know. All right, so this is what I'm going to use. So this is our powdered sweetener. Excuse me. This one is the Swerve. You all know that I'll try anything. The Confectioners is the one that is the powdered sweetener, and this is great for baking. Walmart, Amazon, link is in the description. Link is in the class notes, but this is our 0-calorie sweetener, all right? So she's calling for allulose. I'm gonna use the Swerve, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. So I do have no vanilla here. I got the big vanilla. So this is just gonna be a splash of vanilla. Vanilla is great for baking. Chelsea got this for the class. If you all wanna get any ingredients, you can check out my teacher's wish list. So this first time, I'm gonna make it per the recipe using the vanilla, but if you like a different flavor, you could make a lemon cheesecake. You could make a maple cheesecake, whatever extract that you like. All right. And then the last thing, whipped cream on top. So I do have whipped cream. We've got the almond whipped cream and the coconut whipped cream to keep it dairy free. If you can have dairy, just use your regular Cool Whip or whatever you like, Ready Whip. I'm going to keep that in the fridge until the end. All right. And she garnished hers with some fruit. So I do have some strawberries we will cut up and some blueberries. Y'all know I always try to recreate the image. Okay. So that's what we need to do. How are we doing in the chat? Everybody doing good? All right, wonderful. So let's go back to the video. So she has her little bowl here, and she has put in 2 ounces of cream cheese. So y'all want 2 versions. I can do 2 things at the same time. So we'll do a cream cheese version and a goat's cheese version. All right. So now we need to portion out 2 ounces. And I know this looks janky, but you all can see this was a 4 ounce before it got wet, 4 ounces of goat's cheese. So I'm just going to do the magic math. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to cut it in half. This is the smallest that I've seen for like the goat's cheeses. This Neufchâtel cheese or the cream cheese box, you can see this is an 8 ounce box. So I cut in half and then cut that half in half. All right. So that's what I'm going to do here. Oh, it's got the little markers on it like butter. All right. So it tells me how much 2 ounces is. But if you ever get butter or cheese or anything, it doesn't have the markings on it, save the package, look at how many ounces it came with, and then divide accordingly. All right. So let me get a little cutting board. We don't need the big one. We'll use the small one. All right, so that we can slice into our cheese. So what I probably should have done and what I would recommend you all do if you're going to make this recipe, when you take your cheese out of the fridge or freezer, fridge or you know what I mean, take it out and cut the portion that you need and only soften that. Meaning I should have cut this in half when it was solid. It'll be easier to cut. Now that it's soft and squishy, it's going to be a little messy. It will be all right. But yeah, I should have cut it while it would have cut like butter. All right, so I'm just going to get a spoon. And I'm going to open this one down and I'm just going to peel it about halfway since it's soft. All right, so you all can see this is the same cheese that we used in our Maggie cakes yesterday. So I'm just going to get, this is why you clean your counters. All right, let me clean up, hold up. Oh, have I mentioned I'm not a professional? Y'all get to see everything. One day when I have some really slick like editing and it's like a real cooking show and everything's perfect, you put the perfect chicken in, you get the perfect chicken out. Y'all are gonna be like, this lady is amazing. I am not. Okay. So we have our goat's cheese. Let me just put this in here. I use Ziploc bags to kind of keep stuff from getting exposed to the air. So we have our goat's cheese. All right, then I'm gonna get, let's see, can I cut this? Will it let me cut? I'm gonna try and cut at the 2 ounces with a serrated knife. I don't know how messy it's gonna be, but let's give it a try. Hello everyone coming in. If not, I may have to peel it and scoop it out. So I have a serrated knife, and serrated just means it has the teeth. All right, not too bad. So I got it cut at the 2 ounce mark. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, you can smell the cow dairy. It smells so creamy and rich. All right, so let's open this up and get this in here. I'm just gonna squeeze it out. All right, and we don't waste. Let me get a spoon. Anybody do this with the back of the toothpaste? We don't want to waste anything. We're so greedy. Get it all out. All right. When I watch cooking shows and I see there's some good stuff still left in the bowl, I'm like, no. All right, that's good enough. I'm just going to taste it. It's good. It tastes like kind of like a low-fat Philadelphia cream cheese. Y'all know Philadelphia cream cheese or any of that full-fat cream cheese just has that full, like, creamy. This is a lighter version of it. All right, so we have 2 ounces of Nuftachel. I'm sure I'm butchering it. And 2 ounces of goat's cheese. All right. So let's clean this up. Put this in a Ziploc bag, and I'll put these in the fridge. All right. Wilbur says Maggie says she's not amazing, but gets 10 times her subs in a month. I do have a viral video going around, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not like an amazing cooker. Who is here, y'all? Just Pearly Things is coming on my live. If y'all want to come on over to Instagram, there she is. Yeah, I got your request. Let me see. Accept. Oh, we have a collab. There she is. Hey, Pearl.
Hey,
How's everything in London?
it's good. I'm here with Blessing.
Hey, Blessing. How's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How are you, Maggie?
Oh, everything's doing well. Let me turn this up so everybody can hear you all. Sorry about that.
I just want to tell them to come over to IG. Come over to IG.
Okay, if everybody wants to come over to IG, Pearl has a message. So,
My message is congratulations, Maggie.
aw, thank you so
were
much.
killing the game. I knew you were a superstar. The moment I met you, I was like, this woman is a superstar.
Well, thank you. I was just talking about, I'm not that amazing. I was talking about my cooking.
Yes, you are. What do
Okay.
you mean?
I meant as a cooker, but thank you for the
You
compliment.
are the most positive, like, you are one of the most feminine women I have ever been in the presence of. Is she not? She's like, they don't make women like this anymore. She proved to me how modern I am. I was like, I have so far to go. Like,
It's okay. It's okay. We all have a little bit of modern woman that, if you like it, you like it. But if you want to maintain a little traditional, we can all get better. I can't thank you enough for the collab. I loved how the episode came out. If you all haven't seen it yet, we have a wife school episode where I taught Pearl how to cook. And she did great. You did great.
you can pull clips and put them on your channel, so feel free.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will definitely, I'm sure 10 plus sounds is around here somewhere. Shout out to my editor. We'll be finding some clips. That I think my favorite so far is when the stripper came out.
Yes, that was so funny. I was like, oh, there's a stripper. Come here.
I was so confused, but it was a great experience. And I'm really glad that I got to meet the whole team and cook with you. I had so much fun.
It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was just super proud of you. I'm like, this woman is a superstar. I'm watching your channel take off, and I'm like, she's gonna be leaving her day job soon. I can just tell.
Hey, from your lips to God's ears. I mean, I always thought this would be a great exit strategy once the boys are up and out of high school. But the way it's growing, I was just telling my channel, we're making a little cheesecake. I was telling my channel, I had 2,000 subscribers last month. And I hit 20,000 subscribers today. Like, my mind is just blown.
And the world needs it. Like, how many people grew up in either households where the mother led, right? So they've never even seen a true traditional relationship, or in single parent homes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like the world needs it.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah, my mom is over here calling me the overachiever, but yes, I mean, the traditional upbringing just has been around a lot longer than some of the modern stuff, and I know that's what people know. And you saw in the episode, I'll be the first one to say I got caught up in a little bit of that. However, you can change if you want to. I work on it every day, and I'm so much happier in this space.
Tell me, someone set up for the next episode of Wife School. We should do an episode on how to listen better as a woman. What would your advice be?
Absolutely. And this is something I actually have started doing a Saturday series called Ask Me Anything, because a lot of people have questions about some of the changes that I've made. And we talked about this in the last episode. One of the things that I've worked on doing is thinking before I speak, because I used to be guilty, and I think a lot of women do this. We think as we are speaking. So it just kind of comes out as that word salad. And especially when you're talking to a man, they're listening for a problem to solve. So if we're just going around the mountain and giving them unnecessary detail, it makes it hard to communicate. And so what I try to do is take a break and pause, and I'll repeat it over and over in my head. And then only when I'm sure it makes sense, then I speak. So that's something that I work on.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, what happens to me is I get nervous. Like, and I think that's like, because I'll be like trying to think of something to say, and I'll be like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
I got nothing. And then word salad comes out, and you're like, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yes, that is true. A lot of it is just practice. And, you know, whether it's corporate or graduate school, you know, I've had to do a lot of presentations. So I do have a little bit of that edge. But even just when speaking to, you know, any type of mixed company, I try to think about at the end of this conversation, what do I want the listener to take away? So today we're making cheesecake, right? So I'm trying to make sure that I'm crystal clear in explaining the steps. So I kind of think with the end in mind, and then that way it's like, okay, everything that I say needs to be directed towards that. And then if they ask other questions or what other color commentary, I'll add, but I try to be very intentional with my words.
I will also be.
You know, I thought you froze for a second.
I didn't. I was thinking of what the listener should.
I know. And you know what? And we'll be doing an episode tonight because, you know, we've talked about this. I have the cooking space. I have the etiquette space. I have the relationship space. And I'm going to try and organize it better because people are finding me in different ways. But the etiquette work that I've done has also helped me. Another tip that I would give is, as hard as it is, especially for those of us that are YouTubers, I go back and watch myself. And being corporate and being in Zoom meetings, sometimes I go back and I watch my communication. And you kind of cringe because you're like, why do I sound that way? But my etiquette teacher told me, Margaret, you know, my name's Margaret. She says it needs to sound slow to you, but to the listener, it's the perfect speed. And so I intentionally speak in a way that to me, I'm like, oh my God, come on, get it out already. You know, what's the problem? But I kind of intentionally force myself to slow it down so people have time to process what I'm saying. You get nervous. I get excited. When I get excited, I'm like, oh my goodness. And then we have this and then we have that. But I always try to bring it back to center. And it's practice, but you can get there. We'll all get there.
Oh, I have another question.
Okay.
So women always, so you very much believe in submission, like submitting to your husband.
Submitting to your husband, yes.
Your man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to like when women always come on the show and they'll say, well, like, what about this extreme scenario? Or like, does that mean I never get my way? You know, so what do you, how do you advocate for like something that you want while still, is there a way to do that while still submitting if he wants something and you want something else?
Yeah, absolutely. And I understand the premise for the question, but this is why it's so important to choose wisely. Because when you are selecting a man or accepting a proposal or anything like that, you're basically falling in line with his program. So you got to make sure you're choosing the program that you want to get on. Every man has a program, even if he wants to, you know, smoke and play video games all day. That's what you're signing up for. You're not signing up to change him. So the work that we do in selecting and vetting properly is really important. So to answer your question, someone has to lead. And we talked about this when we were in London. When you choose a man that wants the best for you, it's easy to submit. If you find yourself struggling to submit, then you may want to reconsider if you've chosen correctly. Because like I told you there, if my guy says, hey, we're not going to do X, Y, or Z, even if I don't understand it in the moment, 10 out of 10 times, I'm glad that I listened. So in the beginning, it may be hard, but once you build up that experience, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, he was kind of seeing some things that I wasn't seeing. Now, if there's something that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do this, like it or not, then like we talked about, you have to be okay with whatever that consequence is. You know, I'm going to buy this dress. I have to get these shoes. You know, I have to do whatever it is. Well, that may be, you know, your Christmas present. You got what you wanted. So for me, it's about choosing well.
That's really good advice.
Thanks. How's the husband search going?
I'll tell you, not here.
Okay, good. Then how is the cooking coming along?
The cooking is coming along. I've been whipping it up in the kitchen.
Okay. Blessing, is she being honest?
Yeah.
Okay, what did she cook? What is the last thing that she cooked?
Some Chinese stuff, noodles.
It was like a noodles, like a stir fry dish.
Awesome. And how was the stir fry, Blessing?
It was alright.
Alright.
It's okay. It's okay. When I was first married and I tried to make like a lasagna from scratch, I mean, I got all the stuff and the noodles, and it's hard. And I remember my husband at the time was like, it's all right. Next time, just get Stouffer's. And I was crushed. I was just like, how could you say that? But yeah, you're doing good. You start somewhere.
Yeah. I'm like, I have a ways to go.
We all do. We all do. Don't beat yourself up about it. You know, for anybody, it's really about progress. And that's one thing that is important to men. They like to see you trying. And if you say you're going to do something, actually put action towards it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but they appreciate the effort because they're always watching.
What do you think? I'm trying to, I want to do a wife school episode. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to do.
I think the communication is great.
The what?
I think the communication, maybe doing some role playing as far as some like mock debates or, you know, putting people, because everybody has their hot button issue, right? So whether it's money, whether it's going out with your friends, whether it's social media, everybody has that hill that they think they want to die on. So maybe you could practice. And of course, I'll always shoot my shot. Happy to help with this. Maybe you could practice putting women who are interested in long-term or marriage through having a conversation that's not like everything is great, having some real tough conversations, because that's a skill we all need to learn.
Oh, that's so great. When are you in London?
I don't have any plans to come to London. Do I need to start looking at flights again?
Yeah, come back, Maggie. We miss you here.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. I'll keep my eyes on it. If anybody sees any flights from Atlanta to London at an affordable rate, let me know. Or if anybody wants to sponsor me going back to London, please reach out. And I think that's something that having that relationship skill is something that it just serves you in relationships. It serves you in business. It serves you with your family. You're always going to have conversations with people, and it's not always going to be pleasant, but there is a way to get your point across without being aggressive, without being masculine, without shouting, without any of that.
That's a great idea, Maggie.
Aww.
Maybe worst case we could do a Zoom, maybe.
Okay.
You free next week? Maybe we could do a live on wife school.
Sure. I'll make it happen. Absolutely.
Do you think we can do a wife school?
Y'all want me to do another wife school on fierce conversations?
Yeah, conversations. Okay. Also, guys, I see you in the chat. This is not a hickey. It's not, okay? I was learning to curl my hair. No, I learned to curl my hair at 26. I just figured out how to do it.
Okay.
I was actually so excited. I just figured out how to, it's not curled now, but I did learn. I did just figure it out.
That's good.
And I'm not that good at it yet, but I would always fail. Like I would never get it. And then, but I did burn my neck in the process. And it was funny because in high school, that's what all the girls would say. They would all say, oh, I burned my neck with the curling iron. And I was like, no, you didn't. But now I'm in that situation. I'm like, life is funny.
Here's a tip. This is what I used to do because I do my mom's hair. So get a towel and you'll want to kind of like roll it up, get a towel and put it around your neck. And sometimes like tuck it into your collar, or if it's long enough, you can kind of tie it like a little scarf as you're learning. That way you don't burn yourself. Because my mom used to do the same thing. But that's a little tip that you can use as you're learning.
Wait, you put a scarf?
A towel that you can tie as a scarf around your neck while you're curling your hair so you don't burn yourself as you're learning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you proud of me though? I looked at a curl hair.
I am proud of you. You are making the effort, and I was very proud with your cooking effort. Like I said in that clip, I was actually quite surprised. I didn't know if you could cook at all, but you put it down in the kitchen. I was very proud.
Yeah, I want to learn how to make I want to learn how to make sushi.
Ooh, sushi. That's not my specialty, but I could probably learn. I know it's a special type of rice and you need the papers. Then you can kind of put what you want in it. What we do a lot over here, my oldest son loves to make a ramen bowl. So I showed him how to poach an egg and do the noodles and whatever meat, green onion in there. He loves a ramen bowl. But yeah, sushi is great, especially if somebody that you're interested in likes it. You want to learn what he likes.
Well, this has been fun, Maggie.
Me as well. Thanks, Pearl. I appreciate it.
I'm going to join your labs more often. I love it up here.
You love it up here? Do y'all love it up here?
I just feel so at home.
Absolutely. Welcome to the kitchen. Yes. Y'all know I always welcome y'all into the kitchen. We have a good time. We cook it up. Everybody's welcome. And yeah, you're welcome back anytime.
Okay. I'll see you, Maggie.
All right. Hopefully see you next week. Bye, everyone. And bye, Blessing. All right. Bye. All right, class. Sorry for the detour. Hope everybody's doing all right. Okay, well, where were we? We're making a cheesecake, right? All right, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge and then we're gonna keep going. Thank you so much. Oh, Mr. Option One. Okay, I'm gonna get caught up on the comments because we had a little bit of a visitor. If anybody missed it, I did post the trailer and the episode. I went to London last month. A lot of y'all already know that, but I taught Pearl how to cook for her future husband, and the episode is up now a month later, so you all can see. All right, we see Nana in the chat coming through. All right, so let's see where we were. I'm gonna get caught up in the chat, and then we're going to make this cheesecake. Hello, everybody on IG. If you want to see the screen share, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. You can come to Facebook or YouTube, and you can see what we're making. All right. All right. So we stopped at the goat's cheese. Absolutely. 34-hour. Thank you all for liking. Oh, yes. I know. Right on time, right, Wilbert? TLA is at 299,000 subscribers. He may get 300,000 tonight. That's incredible. Has anyone ever figured out what Lead is laughing at? I think somebody asked him that one time, and I think he's laughing at how much he enjoys his life now that he's a YouTuber. Y'all know he's a retired attorney and, used to have these long days, and he's living his best life. That's what I remember him saying. So Mom is here. You all already said hello, Nana. She's the one who taught me everything that I know. There she is with the gongs. Yes. And what does Mom say? Always keeping me in check. It's called overachiever, Wilbert. That's what Nana has to handle. All right. We'll leave that right there and continue. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, Nana. Good to see you all. Mr. Option One says it was a great episode and he really liked it. Surprisingly, yeah. You know what, y'all? When you do collabs, and you all know that I usually live stream, so you all get to see what I'm doing when I do it. However, when you go to someone else's channel and they record video, I saw it for the first time with y'all today. I didn't know what to expect. So I'm very glad that you all liked it if you all got a chance to watch it. Mom, sorry, I just missed it. I'll let Pearl know Mom is doing her African prayers for a proper husband. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the prayers. We have Just Call Me Michaela coming in with the purple heart. She says, hey, Nana is a treasure. Chelsea says, hey, friends. Yes, shout out to Texas. We're using your vanilla. Mr. Option One says, congrats on 20.5 1,000 subscribers. Y'all, we are just growing. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Option 1 says, hello, Nana. Marie says, look at Maggie grooming the youngins. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm a firm believer in the older women teaching the young. Nana says, there's Mr. Option 1. Hope you are well. Ebenezer says, I agree. Maggie is very refreshing. Thank you for the compliment. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Seeded Fruit says, how eloquently she spoke about choosing well, and it's his program you're signing up for, not changing him. Learn the hard way. Someone has to lead. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody's saying hello. Maggie might need a talk show. Y'all aren't tired of me talking? We're going to do 2 streams tonight. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Josina says, can't wait to see how the cheesecake turns out. Exactly. Let's get to it. Okay. Let me get a Ziploc bag. All right. Let's pick up where we left off. So this is that neuf de chelle or that cream cheese, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here for the snacks. All right. So we got our cream cheese, low-fat cream cheese, and goat's cheese. All right, I think we were at the point where she put in an egg. So I'm just going to go ahead and crack an egg in both. I'm just going to stir it just to make sure it's nice and smooth the way she said. If not, then I will put it in the microwave, but we need to be able to mix it. I'm just going to go back a minute. Yeah, not too bad. It's mixable. So let's put an egg in the first one. And then I'm just going to stir up this other one. I think I have a small little pink stir. Try to get the fancy stuff out for y'all. The goat's cheese might be a little bit stiffer. It's okay. It's soft enough. I was going to say it might be a little bit stiffer because it's not as much fat in it. Hello, everybody coming in. Let's go ahead and put an egg in here. And they're supposed to be room temperature eggs, which just means take your ingredients out before you get started. Okay, so let's continue where we were.
Okay, we're going to throw everything right into our little bowl. We have our softened cream cheese, room temperature egg. When your ingredients are all room temperature, it just makes everything that much easier to like mix in together and just get well incorporated. So if you can, just, you know, make sure that obviously you want your cream cheese softened, you want your eggs room temperature, and everything else is already pretty much there. So we have our vanilla extract.
All right, so let's do our vanilla. How much vanilla was it? I think it was a 1/4 teaspoon, and the recipe is in there. So yeah, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. So let's get that. All right, I'm losing my my little dispenser's measuring cup. So this is 1/2 teaspoon. So I'll just do a 1/2 teaspoon and do 1/2 and 1/2 because a 1/4 is 1/2 of a 1/2. I know. All right, so let's do that. Let's put in. All right, so we have our vanilla extract, or this could be whatever extract you like. So I'll put 1/2 in here and 1/2 in here. All right, so we have our vanilla. All right, what else is she putting in here? I think this is the sweetener.
Our powdered sweetener.
All right, so she's using the powdered allulose and then mix it up. Oh, thank you for the Cash App. Who just sent me a Cash App? Thank you all so much for all of the support. I really, really appreciate it. Chocolate Solution, thank you so much. Sent $20 for congrats on 10K. Thank you for the $20. We are now at 20K, but I am grateful. I am so, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I appreciate that, y'all, in all seriousness. Okay. And then 2 tablespoons powdered allulose. So that's her sugar-free sweetener. And another one. He said $5 for oops, 20K. Thank you. So that's $25. So we have a co-sponsor, Notorious Kevin Brooks and Chocolate Solution, both at $25. All right, so you got $25. So I'm gonna put Notorious Kevin Brooks. So Notorious Kevin Brooks and the Chocolate Solution. The Chocolate Solution. Oh my God! OMG! Tim! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Y'all. I'm excited. This is my first time seeing you on my stream. You all, please. Everybody put Tim in the chat. The Intentional Millionaire, also a YouTuber, also part of the Lead Attorney Mastermind and community. He has a finance channel, clearly. He's a kabillionaire. I met Tim in San Diego when I went in January for the Lead Attorney Mastermind. Wonderful brother, so gracious, so humble, traveling all over the world doing what he's doing. I have never seen him in my stream before. And I'm happy that you're here because I got a cooking channel. I don't do the finance stuff, but for you to come through and give $200, we're not doing a 20K party, y'all. This is the 20K party. We just did a 10K party. And before that, we just celebrated 5. So thank you. Thank you for the $200. Oh my gosh. Y'all put Tim in the chat. Hello, Lisa the housewife. God is amazing. Oh my goodness. Tim is taking over. It's a super chat party. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. $200? Oh my God. I can't erase it fast enough. Thank you, Notorious Kevin Brooks. Thank you. The Chocolate Solution. Thank you. But this cheesecake, both of them are brought to you by The Intentional Millionaire, coming through with $200. Thank you, Mona, for dropping off his channel. If you all are interested in finance stuff, getting your portfolio right, all the stuff that I can't help you with, please check out The Intentional Millionaire. So incredibly generous. All right. $200 from TIM. Okay, my marker is biting the dust. And you can't even see it. It's so bright. Thank you. Oh my gosh. He just made all of our day. Thank you, Tim. That is just, I'm speechless. All right. Back to the cheesecake. Wow. Okay. Vanilla, egg, cream cheese, goat's cheese, and then the last is a sweetener. 2 tablespoons. All right. So we have our 2 tablespoons measure, and that's what's in the recipe, and it's linked in the description so you all can see. 2 tablespoons. She uses allulose, but whatever sugar-free sugar you want, please use. I'm using the Swerve, okay? And you want a powdered sweetener, so it's nice and smooth. You don't have the grains in there. All right. We'll get it nice and sweet. So you all can see it's nice and dusty, like powdered sweetener. So put some in here. We're doing 2 versions because we couldn't decide if we wanted to do cream cheese or goat's cheese. All right. And then now we're going to mix it up. All right. So she's just going to
go back and forth until everything is well incorporated. All right, so there are little lumps of cream cheese in there, so I'm gonna try using my frother.
I'll get my frother out.
Everything is nice and smooth.
All right, y'all, I'm trying to stir. I want to stir it more vigorously, but because I'm trying to copy her and use this little ramekin, it's, it comes up on the side. So what I would probably recommend is, even though it's small ingredients for one, maybe get a mug or something that you can really stir it up. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. And I've got my little lump of cream cheese in there, but I'm just trying to get the sweetener, the egg, and everything. This is why you want your cream cheese really soft. I'm gonna have to scoop it up out of here, and then I'll get the frother just like she did, because you can see the little lumps in there, and we want it nice and smooth before we microwave it. All right, so let's get all that cream cheese out of the whisk. And she had an interesting technique. If you saw her, she was like doing the Boy Scout hands. Tim says salute to the chat. Oh my gosh, Tim, and let me drop the link in case I keep forgetting, y'all. If anybody wants to chat, sorry, I got a lot going on, but please, you don't have to cam up if you want to just do voice. There's the link. Tim, if you want to let us know what you got coming up on your channel. So I'm just mixing this up like she did, but I think I'm gonna have to get the frother. I still got a little bit of a lump of cream cheese. So I'm gonna get the frother out and see if we can get it nice and homogeneous, all right? And this is just a regular $20 like coffee frother. Rinse it off. You can get these anywhere, these little coffee frothers, if you like making, hello for the hand clap, Xavier. Oh, let me keep Tim up here, y'all. Please check him out. All right, so I'm just gonna press the button, and it does like a, like a really simple mix. That's what she's doing. It's splattering me a little bit, but we're gonna try and get those lumps as smooth as we can. Doesn't have to be perfect. And she said, and you'll hear the video, she says, if you still have a little bit of lumps of cream cheese, it's okay. Try and get it as smooth as you can. Think of your favorite New York cream cheese cake. Uh-oh, but y'all see what's happening here. All right, so this is probably much better. All right, so that one's ready. And I'm gonna do the same with the other one. Let me just rinse this. All right, and then we'll do the same. So this is the one with the goat's cheese. See if we can break the egg and stir it up a little bit. But yeah, it's just clumped up in there. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. I'm really, really grateful. When I started this channel, it was just for me to kind of document what I'm eating, because, I've been on social media posting what I was eating. Here's my plate for the day. And people would ask me, did you make that? And I would say, yeah, I made that. And then they would ask me, how did you make that? And so I just used to go in the comments and kind of explain, first I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this. Yeah, this one's a little bit stiffer. The goat's cheese is not as soft as cow dairy. So we'll go ahead and get the blender out. And, you all know my story. I talked about this in the celebration when I heard the lead attorney say, if you're over 35, start a YouTube channel because you have life experience that people want to know. I was like, well, people are asking me about this cooking stuff. So I guess I'll start a cooking channel, and that'll help keep me accountable, because I got a ways to go. Not where I used to be, but not where I want to be. And let me just get the frother in here. So then we added the etiquette layer on there, and then the relationship layer on there. So thank you all so, so much. All right, so our goat's cheese is not going down easy, but try and keep your frother towards the bottom if you can, because if you lift it up, that's when you start getting that splattering. So it's just taking those chunks, splattering a little bit, but I'm going to try and make it as smooth as I can. It's a little bit harder. So what I would recommend if I were doing this again, I would probably put my goat's cheese or my cream cheese, or you could even use sheep's cheese. There's lots of different, or if you're vegan, they have plant-based cream cheeses. I would probably either really take it out maybe like 2-3 hours before, so it's really room temperature, or I would maybe zap it in the microwave. All right, so we're getting it nice and creamy. All right, I think that's the best we can do. All right, so we have our, all right, I'll clean that up. We have our cow dairy. Just get it off the sides, get it all in there. Good. And we have our goat's cheese. All right. And she said if there's a little bit of lumps, it's okay. All right, so let's see what's next.
Yours has little lumps of cream cheese. It's going to be just fine because, of course, it's all going to melt in the microwave. But I just want my batter to be super smooth, so I'm using my little frother. And I'll leave it linked down in the description below. These frothers are amazing, like to make dalgona, to like whip up drinks, things like that. It's just like super convenient. Like you don't have to put them into a blender, you know? Guys, tell me that this is not the easiest cheesecake recipe you've ever seen.
We'll see.
If there's one easier, let me know because I've never seen it. All right, guys. So with the little frother, it definitely made the batter super smooth. Without it, I would have had little pieces of cream cheese, which again would have been just fine. But I just feel more comfortable with it being completely smooth. Okay, so I have some avocado oil. I'm just gonna spray my ramekin.
Oh, yeah, we need to pour it. Let me get some oil.
Now let's pour in our cheesecake batter. All right, guys, so this is going in for 90 seconds, and I cannot wait to show you the texture of this cheesecake.
All right. So I don't have avocado oil, I do, but I'm just going to use some olive oil. So we'll do the cow dairy in this ramekin. So I'm just going to spray it so that I'm going to spray over the sink so I don't make a mess. All right, so we just want it nice and greased up so that when it's time to turn it over and take it out, it comes out easy. And then we'll use this one for the goat's milk cheesecake, all right? Over the sink. All right, so we have them both nice and greased up. And I'm going to, if I had microwaved it in this, my cake would have been a dome shape, and that's fine, but we want to do this shape. So we'll pour this and put it in for 90 seconds. All right, and this is good because it doesn't come up to the top. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave for 90 seconds and we'll pour the other one. All right, so 1 minute, 30 seconds, start. All right, and then let's do our goat's cheese cheesecake. Nice and creamy. All right, so y'all know we're greedy, so just want to get all that in there. All right, so this is going to go in for 90 seconds. Oh, Mom is here to say thank you to the Intentional Millionaire and all the sponsors and supporters. I appreciate you all so much. Truly. All right, so while this is in here, let's see what she's doing.
All right, let's check it out. Ooh, it's a little hot. Okay, so this is our cheesecake. Now, we have to let it sit in the fridge. So that's the only hard part about this recipe is that you do have to let it sit in the fridge for it to actually set. So right now, if we were to dig right in, of course.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Live, I heard something like pop, and I was like, ah, did it explode? Okay, so you heard her that we cooked this, and then we're going to put it in the fridge for like 20 minutes. So y'all hear that too? I think my microwave tray is off center, and I think that's the clicking. So I'm going to fix that and take out the first cake. Yeah, it's tilted, I can tell. All right, let's see how hot it is. Yeah, it's hot and I don't want any issues. Okay, interesting, kind of is giving me omelet texture. So we're gonna leave this here for just a second. Let me adjust the microwave. I just gotta make sure this little thing was off center. So let's put that in properly. And then put this back. All right. And then we're gonna put the goat's milk cheesecake in for 90 seconds and we'll put them both in the fridge. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're gonna do while they're in the fridge, we're going to clean up and we're gonna top this with strawberries. So I'm gonna cut up a few strawberries. I'll show you all my grocery haul, then we'll take them out, plate them, and we'll be done, all right? So it feels warm to me, but I'm gonna put this in the fridge. All right, so let's put away our ingredients, our cheeses, our olive oil. Hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Sheila. Oh my gosh, I know, another custard explosion. That's the last thing we need. I already have a troll about my mishaps. All right, cleaning up. Okay. So another 90 seconds. Sorry, y'all. I got you looking at a mess. Let's take that out and see what the goat's cheese is looking like. Okay, it is hot. Be careful. Ooh, I like the texture of this one, y'all. Let me bring it up so y'all can see. All right, so this is our goat's cheese cream cheesecake. Y'all can see it's hot, but I'm gonna put it in the fridge, like she said, for 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. Let's do 20. And we'll cut up some fruit, give you a little grocery haul, and then we'll plate it, take a picture, and taste it, all right? Hard to be humble today, says my mom had a few eggs explode in the microwave. Y'all, we have all been there. I put eggs in the microwave. When I was young, I didn't know you couldn't put metal in the microwave, and I made some popcorn, microwave popcorn, and I didn't cook it all, so I tried to staple the bag shut and put it back in the microwave, and then it started fireworks. Oh my God. Okay, let's put this in here. All right. So let's clean up and we'll cut up some fruit. I'd love to know, for those of you all who eat cheesecake, how do you like your cheesecake? Just plain New York cheesecake with like strawberry glaze? Do you like a caramel sauce? Do you like a chocolate cheesecake? I'd love to know how you all like it while I clean up. Because this is our first time making this, and then you all know how we do. If it works out good, we can do different versions of it. All right, but right now we're gonna cut up some fruit. All right. Mom is here. She said, clean as you go. We got all this stuff, especially with dairy. If you can give it a good rinse in hot water, that way when you're ready to wash it, it won't be caked on. All right, so I'm going to rinse those off. And then we will cut up some strawberries and clean the counter. Marie says strawberry cheesecake. Ooh, Mallory likes raspberry cheesecake. Yes, all of that sounds good. one more. And we'll do another clean since we had raw egg out here. I think I have all of your favorite fruits. Ooh, Hard to Be Humble says you like a pumpkin cheesecake. Mallory says she likes a raspberry cheesecake. Marie likes a strawberry cheesecake. Geneva said, you staple that bag shut, Maggie? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I didn't always know this stuff. I had to learn. I have burned stuff. I have over salted. I have put eggs in the microwave that exploded. I have put staples in the microwave that kind of caught on fire. I'm like, man, that popcorn is really popping. Oh my gosh. All right, clean hands. All right. 10 Plus Sound says, once had an egg go off in the microwave 15 years ago. I know, it'll scare you, right? Exactly. Mr. Option 1 says, salute to the intentional millionaire. Our high value brothers in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Intentional millionaire. All right, you all are in luck. In my grocery order today, since we were doing this, I got some fresh strawberries. We're going to cut up a few of these. Mallory, I think, says she likes raspberries. These are great on cheesecake, French toast. So delicate, so yummy. And then I'll grab the blueberries from yesterday. In the back. Okay. Oh, Mom, I forgot your bacon. It's still in the fridge. I'll ship some. I'll order a delivery to you. All right. So you pick your fruit. All right. So we'll get our cutting board out. All right, so while our cake is cooling, you all get whatever you like. Whatever you like. All right, our new cutting board. Yes, I'm always getting it greased up. Thank you, Victoria. All right, let's get a little paring knife. All right, and you all know I'm always trying to match the thumbnail. So let me see how she plated hers. All right, so we're gonna have like a section, a little cream, 2 whole strawberries in the back, and then a little blueberry. All right, so that is the goal. This is what we're trying to do. All right. So let's see, for the strawberries that we want to cut, well, these 2 big ones would look good on the side, and then this one's looking kind of soft, so we'll toss it. This one looks pretty good to cut. All right, so I'm going to rinse off these 3 strawberries. For the 2 on the side, I tried to get 2 that were the same size. Whitney's here for the fruit. Absolutely. Yes, all the high value brothers shouting each other out. We appreciate you so much. Those of you who reveal your identity and those of you all who watch from the clouds, you know who you are. We appreciate the protection. All right, so I'm looking at her plate. She's got a round white plate. Now I'm actually thinking, since we're doing 2 versions of this, we'll get 2 plates, so I need to get more strawberries for the photo op. All right, and with strawberries, sometimes it's, not necessary, but I just kind of lift up the little grassy hairs so they kind of look a little bit alive. So we'll put a couple of strawberries here, and then we'll get 2 more for this plate, because we're going to plate the goat's cheese and cow dairy versions. All right, so for me, for cutting strawberries, I'm just going to cut off the little tops. I'm going to toss them, but they are edible. They're supposed to be good for digestion if you have tummy issues, or you could dry the leaves and enjoy as tea. All right, learned that from, we haven't seen Caudell in a while. All right, put the flat surface down to make it easy to cut. And then all I do is go down in half and then turn and go down in half. So this is how I get beautiful quarters of strawberries. All right. And then for blueberries, we're just going to get a little handful and rinse. Trying to get everything ready so that when our cheesecakes come out, literally all we have to do is turn them over in the plate. All right. So we have our blueberries. Yesterday we made blueberry Maggie cakes. So we have some fresh blueberries. Trying to make this picture. All right. So it looks like 2 strawberries and a little blueberry on the side. All right, so we have that. And then I need 2 strawberries that look about the same. These 2 look about the same. Just blot carefully because I don't want to crush them. Is this one all right? It's looking kind of sad. Put that there. Put that there. All right, we will keep our strawberries here, ready for our cheesecake to come out. And then we have our whipped cream options, either coconut cream or almond cream. I don't know if anyone has a preference. All right. All right, so you all can see what we're working on. And we're just letting our cheesecake cool. So when it comes out, we will be ready. All right, so we have our garnish ready. Oh dear, who do we have here? Custard Explosion says, some people watch from the cloud and you watch from the ceiling. Of course you do. Hello everybody coming in on IG. Sorry I missed you all. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Custard Explosion, one of my first friendly trolls. If you all look at the blooper reel, you will see Maggie tried to make a creme brulee and had a little bit of an explosion of the custard. You love it here? Thank you. We love having you all here. Oh my God. Mr. Option 1 has come in and he says, add this to Tim's pile. I really appreciate you supporting my Maggie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all know him and you love him. Our high value hero, lifetime sponsor, none other than Mr. Option 1, who says, put another 200 on Tim. So the Intentional Millionaire is sponsoring this cheesecake, but instead of at the $200 level, he is sponsoring at the $400 level. Oh my God. So $400. Oh. $400 for the Intentional Millionaire. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We have a lot of protection here, ladies. Come on in and make yourselves comfortable. The brothers are definitely looking out for us. I'm just saying hello to everyone coming in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all for being here. Ron Alexander laughing. Marie is sweating. Ron says, I'm really glad I didn't participate in the money wars. I have been sat down to, y'all. When I was new to this community, I'll give you a little story time. Not really, but I didn't know who Thane was. And I was trying to, grow my channel. And I gave a super chat to the lead attorney. And Thane came through and dropped, like, let's say it was $100. And he became the stream sponsor. And I was like, shucks. I thought I was doing something. I think I gave like 50 more or 25 more. And everybody was like, no, Maggie, don't do it, no. That was the first and only time I tried to get in a money war. And I think Thane came through and dropped. Mr. Option One says, you mean Thanos? Yeah. Thanos came through and dropped. I don't know what he dropped, but he actually put in the comment, he said, leave Maggie in the ticker as the sponsor. Because y'all know how Lead Attorney does it. He can actually type. And I was so grateful because I had a little baby channel and I was trying to get exposure. Y'all, I've been there. I know how it goes. And he was so generous and so gracious to outbid me, but still let me get the credit. So I love our community. Nana says, there he goes again. Templa Sound says, thanks, Nana. Whitney is giving hearts and claps to Mr. Option One. Mom says, yes, we appreciate 10 Plus Sounds. You like the shorts. Ah, yes, I did a collab with my mom. You all can see that on my channel if you want to see Maggie as the student. Mom is teaching me, absolutely. And 10 Plus Sounds has made some really cute shorts of me and Mom. So you all can check those out. And she says, you pick up from the chat. It's very insightful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Salute everyone. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I'm so humbled, so grateful. All right. So we have our strawberry and blueberries for each of our options. Mr. Option One, ready to go. All right. So we've got maybe like 10 more minutes in the fridge. And I did a grocery order today. So I'm just going to show you all some stuff that I bought for me. It's just usual for me, but I love giving you all different ideas of things you can use for your substitutes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so incredibly generous. Mr. Option One, there are no words. You have been here consistently for me, for Nana, for the community. You replaced the whole kitchen. This is your microwave. I'm writing on. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you all for the hearts and the love. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Wow. Okay. So I put some ice cream in the freezer that I'll show you all. Yeah, I didn't want this. I told her to refund it, but just giving you all some substitutes while we're waiting on our cheesecake to cool. Okay, so 10 minutes of a little haul, grocery haul. So you all know I do the grocery delivery. So this came from Sprouts. Sprouts is a farmer's market in my area. You all may have a Sprouts grocery store, but it's kind of like a Whole Foods, like a smaller Whole Foods. They have a lot of substitute items that I can have, okay? So we have, for our coffee creamer, I am a coffee drinker. So this is Silk, and this is their dairy-free half and half, okay? So if you can have regular half and half in your coffee, please have some for me. But this one is a dairy-free, it's a plant-based one. I'm not vegan, I just have to avoid dairy. So this is an oat milk and coconut milk half and half substitute. So just showing this one to you all. I actually like this one. Some of the plant-based creamers are more watery, and I do like a thicker coffee. If you don't take cream in your coffee, you know, it's totally fine. But this one, you can see that it's a creamy version. So just giving you all some options. I know sometimes you all like to screenshot. All right. So there's that. And then more coffee creamers. I did a little bit of a haul today because if I'm ordering from Sprouts, for Instacart, it is a minimum $35 order. Some of them are $35 minimum. Some of them are only $10 minimum. So I'll just go ahead and stock up on some of the stuff that I want. All right. So just showing you all some more. Another plant-based creamer, the Nut Pods. Really love this one. This one is hazelnut, and you can see 0 sugar. So I always get the low sugar or 0 sugar. Yeah, and this is also 0 sugar. Be careful with the flavored creamers, okay? So your vanilla, your hazelnut, a lot of times in addition to the flavor, they add extra sugar. So you can avoid the extra sugar. So just look for that. I used to be pre-diabetic, so I look at sugar, but I'm not anymore. But I don't really count calories, but that is the one thing I look for, okay? So you can see this says unsweetened and dairy-free. So Nut Pods is an option. Sabrina says, you hear that one is really good? Yes, I got 3 versions for you. So we have their hazelnut, and then y'all look at this one, cinnamon swirl. Hello. Also unsweetened and dairy-free, 0 gram sugar. So this one is plant-based. What kind of plant? Oh, it's oat milk. Ooh, did I know that? 1 second. I'm supposed to be gluten-free, so I try to stay. Okay, this one is coconut milk. So I can have the hazelnut. Okay, almond and coconut. I didn't look. I can have almond. I can have coconut. I should stay away from this one, the oat creamer, because I'm supposed to be gluten-free. And so the grains are not the best for me. So I would ship it to y'all if somebody wanted it. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I should avoid. But sometimes I just move quickly and I'm like, get everything. And then the other one I got, this one I can have. So this is Nut Pods Original. So this is a coconut and almond milk creamer. So just a plain. So if you like a half and half, if you like just a plain creamer without all that flavor, this is good too. 0 sugar, unsweet, and dairy free. Because y'all know I do the skinny syrups, okay? So just giving you that option. All right, I have 2 more bags. I stocked up on some crackers. I am grain free, so there are certain crackers that I can have. Love to give you all some tips. Since we're doing cheesecake, I'm not going to eat these now, but Simple Truth, these are seed and nut flour, honey, cinnamon, sweet thins. So this is my substitute for graham crackers, okay? So they're sweet, they're crunchy, but you can see here they're made with watermelon seed flour instead of a grain, okay? So I don't have to worry about the gluten and whatnot. If you want to do like the cheesecake that we're making and you want to do it in a crust, you can get these type of gluten-free like graham crackers and put them in the food processor with a little bit of melted butter, and then get your ramekin and just kind of press it in there, and you may bake it for a little bit just so you get that crust, okay? So if you want something sweet, this is an option, the Simple Mills Honey Cinnamon. Hello, everybody coming in. They also have, for my chocolate lovers, if you're doing like a chocolate crust, oh, I got the mint chocolate. I didn't realize. Okay, this probably wouldn't be good for, would you have mint in a cheesecake? They have regular chocolate and then mint chocolate. So if you like your Girl Scout Thin Mints, that kind of stuff, then this would be a good option for you. All right, so Simple Mills is the brand, giving you all some suggestions. Okay. Another brand that I'm approved to have for crackers, Mary's Gone. The brand is Mary's Gone Crackers, but she has a Mary's Gone cookie. So this is another graham cracker substitute, and this is honey flavor. It does have 5 grams of sugar. I'm supposed to stay under 6 grams of sugar with everything that I eat. So just giving you all some options. I can have 16 per day. All right, so they're gluten-free and tapioca starch. So you can see they have chocolate, they have cinnamon and honey. So a nice little snack. We have done the toffee bark. Oh, so many different options. And then if you don't like the sweet and you just need a good cracker, the almond nut thins have been approved for me. So these are made from ground almonds instead of flour. So this is a rice cracker snack. And they have different flavors. They have cheese, they have ranch, they have all that. I just got the plain. All right. Ooh. I know I have more here. Wait a second, y'all. I don't know if Real Bravado Network is still with us, but I ordered some blackberries. I'll just keep them out here since we're feeling berry-tastic. I used to pick these as a kid. I know when we were doing the meals for the working men, Real Bravado likes his blackberries. So we'll keep that here as your option. You could do this like if you're doing family night or even a date night at home. If you wanted to do like a make your own cheesecake bar, you could make the little mini cheesecakes and then put out the different fruit or syrups or drizzle or anything like that. Whipped cream. Let's get the whipped cream out. It works better if you take it out just a minute before. Ready Whip, this is the almond milk whipped cream. If you need a dairy-free option, they also have coconut milk. If you can have regular cow dairy, just use your regular Ready Whip, but I just like to give it to you all. Miss Strong says, I'm gonna make this. Absolutely, yes. Whitney says, good to know, my 4-year-old loves graham crackers. Absolutely. And you all can get this stuff Walmart, Amazon, but just love giving you all some substitutions, okay? Goat's cheese. So you know we're making a goat's cheese cream cheesecake, but this is another brand that I use, Leclerc. This is a mozzarella. So just like you can get regular cheese in like a shredding kind of melting cheese or a creamy cheese, goat's milk is the same way. So when you guys see me doing pizzas or anything that I need a melting cheese, this is one of my favorites. I do have to shred it myself, but this is the cheese that I use so that I stay dairy free. So this is one of the options, goat's cheese mozzarella. Whitney says, good idea for date night. Maggie coming through with ideas. Absolutely. Look, I'm trying to get y'all happy, healthy, and whole. And sometimes you just want a little bit. I know Marie and Wilbert were joking earlier, but I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I just want one cupcake and I would buy the 4-pack. And y'all know what happens. All of a sudden they're gone. So this is a great way to have that kind of, you know, sweet treat in a smaller portion. And yeah, you'll see in the video, she says 20 to 30 minutes in the fridge is the minimum. But if you can make this like in the morning, microwave it, and then just put it in the fridge. And the longer you let it set in the fridge, like the cheesecakier it becomes, but at least 20 minutes. All right. Thank you, Gail. Y'all please check out Gail. All right. So we have our melting cheese. So yeah, do your date night, all that stuff. Have fun with it. All right. And save money. Last bag. Then we'll get our cheesecakes out. So chips and snacks. Oh my goodness. All right, cauliflower stalks. So if you like veggie straws, these are excellent. If you like a nice crispy chip, but you want to stay away from potato or the starchier vegetables, these cauliflower stalks from the ground up, the sea salt, excellent. It's kind of like a veggie straw. It gives you that nice little crisp. They have different flavors like cheddar or whatnot, but this is excellent if you want a grain-free crisp to go with a sandwich or something like that. Cauliflower stalks. Trust me, they're excellent. And don't laugh, Wild protein chips. They are made from chicken, okay? So these are chicken crisps. They're not potato. They look like a potato chip. We've tasted them before. They have all different flavors, but it's made with chicken breast and egg whites and bone broth, okay? If you want a protein chip, this is an option for you. So while none of this stuff is sponsored, I'm just showing y'all what I got in my groceries today, all right? So this is the kind of stuff you can get at Sprouts. They have the spicy or whatever, but this is a good snack that actually sustains you a little more because it's got protein. All right, and the last thing, tortillas. Y'all know I'm gluten-free, so La Tortilla. This is a cassava flour tortilla, breakfast burritos, soft tacos. We've even oiled and air fried them and made like a sopapilla. I like this because it's nice and pliable. So if you can have a flour tortilla, have a flour tortilla. But this is what I like to use for any of my Latin flavor dishes. Mr. Option 1 says, Krispy Kreme gets me every time. I just want to, and they trick me and they... Okay, so Mr. Option 1, his weakness is Krispy Kreme. My weakness is probably chocolate chip cookies. So for anyone who wants to be honest, as we get our dessert out, what is your dessert weakness? Oh, I'll show y'all the ice cream that I put away. We use this in a recipe. I can't remember what recipe, but just showing you all. So this is vanilla bean ice cream, but it's coconut milk, so it's non-dairy and no sugar added. So this is my sugar-free, dairy-free gluten-free, it's on here somewhere, gluten-free ice cream. So if you wanted to have a sweet treat, scoop this on a warm chocolate chip cookie. This is what I put in the freezer. The brand is so delicious. So just showing you all. Mallory is here for the raspberry Pop-Tarts. Oh yeah, she eats more than she should. All right, so let's play the rest of her video and then get ours out. Because I got another stream in 15 minutes. All right, let's go back to the video. Thank you all so much for being here. Sorry it took a little bit longer, but we had a guest. All right.
Really fluffy. Leaving it in the fridge, it's going to give you that texture of cheesecake where it's more dense and you can actually kind of scoop into it like a traditional cheesecake. So this is going to go in, we're going to let it set, and then once it's fully set, I'm going to cut into it and show you the texture. All right, guys, so I just got my little cheesecake out of the fridge. I let it set for about 20-30 minutes, but the more you let it set, the denser it will get. Like the more cheesecakey like texture it will get, okay? But even now, it's already set. It's gonna give you the cheesecake feel. It's just not gonna be as dense. So if you let it set overnight, then of course it's gonna be like little cheesecake dupe. But in this case, it is good enough. Okay, so you can eat it straight out of the container, but I wanna decorate it just to make it look official.
Right. So let's get ours out and see if they come out. All right, so you heard what she said, at least 20 minutes, but if you want to do this for a date night, make them the day before and then they'll be really good the next day. All right, so let's get the first one. Okay, y'all, this is the Nuftachel, so the low fat, looks like a little omelet. All right, I'm nervous, but all right, let me get a knife and go around. A spatula, maybe? I did spray it. Let me just go all the way around and try it again. Okay. Let's go get the other one and see how it looks. Gail loves the So Delicious chocolate ice cream bars. Ooh, dipped in chocolate on a stick. Oh, so good. All right, one down, one to go. This one is giving me scrambled egg. This one I'm feeling better about. This is the goat's cheese. It's looking cakier. All right. So let's see if it comes out on its own. No. See, this is what I mean. Y'all, the magic of TV. Let's get a little knife. This is the thing that I would do on my own. And then I'm like, why doesn't mine look like that? All right. So I got it turning. Fire burning, fire burning. Okay, I'm feeling better now. This is giving me more cheesecake.
Don't mess around. Do not even mess around. And then we have some dairy-free whip, which this is not dairy-free, so it doesn't matter. But this is what I have. This is what I buy for my drinks. I haven't learned how to make dairy-free whipped cream. Maybe I should try it on the channel. How many of you guys are actually dairy-free? I have the actual container to make regular whipped cream, but not dairy-free. So I want to make a clean version of dairy-free whipped cream.
Thank you, Kimber.
So let me know how many of you guys would be interested in seeing that. So we have our little cheesecake. We are going to top it with a little whippy whip.
Okay, we can do that.
Beautiful. And
okay, I'm watching. Is that a half or a quarter? That looks like a half a strawberry.
What are we thinking here? Easiest cheesecake.
Okay. All right. So let's do the whippy whip. Whitney says, Maggie, you have another fan. My 4-year-old watched you make Maggie cakes yesterday. He sees you now and says pancakes. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. Yes, y'all, we are a family-friendly channel. Hello to all the babies watching, big kids, little kids. Okay, so we're going to do the whippy whip. This is the nuftachill. Hold on, shake it well. Last thing I need. If you want to give me the baby's first name, I'll shout the 4-year-old out. All right. So we have the whipped cream. And then let's do the goat's cheese. All right. And then she put, it looked like a quarter strawberry, but I think it's a half a strawberry. So let's do, uh-oh. All right. Then the other one. Oh, Linda's watching on replay. You want the coconut cream? I already did the almond, but I'll show you all if you ever want to get the if you have like a nut allergy. There are options, okay? So we've already done the almond, but here are your options. Coconut milk whipped cream, almond milk whipped cream, all right? All right. And then what else does she do? I think that's it.
The easiest part is the preparation of it. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried making regular cheesecake. It is still simple, but there's definitely a lot more steps. It's a lot more like, there's just a lot more to it. You also have to bake it. You have to let it set. It's just like a whole little mish. If you guys have not tried my cheesecake here on the channel, it is one of my ultimate favorite desserts. It literally tastes like New York cheesecake. It's not a 90-second cheesecake, so it is going to take some time.
Hi, Malachi. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you like the Maggie cakes. We're making cheesecake today. Let me know if you would eat that.
But today we are making the easiest. Okay, the easiest cheesecake. All right, guys, when I think of cheesecake.
Oh, so she just cut to it. All right, so she just put the fruit on the side. So let's go ahead and take a picture. We're done with the instructions. And we'll take a picture and take a bite. 10 plus sound says, do it at an angle so no one sees. Oh, my strawberries are falling off. Get up there. That's the only thing with whipped cream. I need to move quickly. Okay. Picture time and taste time, and we're done. All right. So we have, and then one with the flash. And then this one. Actually, I'll do two. Looks like I'm making a date night. We'll do them two together. And then one. Okay, and then a quick video for the reel. All right, so tonight we made the Low Carb Love 90-second cheesecake. We have two options, one with the cream cheese from Cow Dairy and one with the goat's milk cheese, topped with almond milk, whipped cream, strawberries, blueberries, and we also have other fruit on the side. Enjoy. All right, let's taste it. Let's taste it. Okay, let's get a fork. 2 forks. Then we'll also try the blackberries and raspberries. All right, so I'm gonna go in on the side. This is the nuftachill, and I'm gonna get a piece of strawberry. This is the Cow Dairy. Mmm. Mmm. Y'all, it tastes better than it looks. I know it has that weird like scrambled egg texture from the look, but it is cakey. If I cut into it, I don't know how, y'all, but it is cakey. So I'm gonna get a little cream and a little blueberry and get in for another bite. Now, I will say this. It's kind of room temperature because we went from the microwave to the fridge, okay? So it's not cold, cold. You know when you get a real cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory and it comes out of the case and it's like cold, cold, and it's like set and it's like really dense. This is still a little bit fluffy. Y'all can see it's still a little bit fluffy. So the longer you would let it set in there in the fridge, the more you would get the like denseness, but the flavor, spot on. I'm really impressed. All right, so the goat's cheese looks more dense. Whitney says, I'm trying all of them. The babies wants to have all of them. Absolutely. Let's go in with the goat's cheese. So a little bit of cream, little strawberry, little cake. Give it a try. Wow. Okay. I like it. A little saltier. Tastes good because I like goat's cheese, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. The finish. So as you swallow it down, it's got a little bit of that tang to it, kind of like a sour cream, kind of like a blue cheese. I'm okay with it, but for some people it might be overpowering, but I love it. It's almost like a sour cream pound cake. Yeah. One more. Tiffany says, yummy food as usual. You love my channel and my voice is soothing. Thank you for saying that. All right. Let's go in with the blueberries. One more bite. I like it. This one, the cow dairy, tastes like more of a traditional New York style cheesecake. But if you are dairy free, this goat's cheese option is excellent. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get 2 blackberries and I'm going to get 2 raspberries. I'm going to rinse them and we're going to take a bite of both. For our blackberry cheesecake lovers and our raspberry cheesecake lovers. So you get 1 and 1, 1 and 1. All right, so I'm going to try a little bit of cake and cream with the blackberry. Woo! Find your favorite fruit. So good. I love a blackberry though. And then I'm going to try with the raspberry for Mallory. Raspberries are so delicate. We're going to try a little bit of raspberry cheesecake. Ooh, a little tart, very delicate. My favorite, blackberry. Second, strawberry. Third, blueberry. And then the raspberry is great, but it's got a little tart that I don't want on the cheesecake, but you might love it. Marie says, yum. I didn't dance yet. All right, let's go in the goat's cheese with the cream and the blackberry. Let's give it a taste. I love it, but I love blackberries. Still has a little bit of tang in the goat's cheese. Excellent substitute. A portion for 1. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. And let's go in with the raspberry. So delicate. Cheesecake. I gotta move my stream, y'all. Ooh, so good. All right, everyone. Mallory says, I love a little tartness and you would love the raspberry. Thank you all so much. It's time for my next stream. I'm going to push it back 15 minutes. We'll start at 8:30. If you're interested in the etiquette stuff, find me back over here. Thank you, Intentional Millionaire. Thank you, Mr. Option One, The Chocolate Solution, Real Bravado Network, Ron Alexander. I appreciate it so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you, Pearl, for coming through. Yes, ready for etiquette. Thank you, Pearl. 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 T course, consults, and community. You all helped me monetize my channel. If you want to know how I did it, check out my course. Link is in the description. You can preview it for free. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me to pick my brain, link is in the description. You can have your own Maggie meeting. You pick the subject, and then the community. If you're interested in more offline etiquette stuff, join my almost free Patreon. It's $1, or my YouTube, memberships. And then I also have a cookbook. It's an ebook. We're updating it, so you'll get the most latest version if you want to get it. Plus, it has a video you can watch. So read or watch. All right, y'all are ready for etiquette? Thank you all so much for being here. TikTok battery died, so that class is dismissed. Thank you, everybody on Instagram. Thank you, everybody new. Thank you for coming through. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe or follow. And I'll see you all in just a moment. But give me about 10, 15 minutes, and we'll do an etiquette review of one of the classes I've taken. All right, Instagram class is dismissed. Thank you so much for being here. Facebook and YouTube. Men are welcome too. Class is dismissed. I'll see you all in just a bit. All right, thank you.